No, preach. Not children of God, but hell's angels.
Hello, vinyl community. Dave the Pickup Artist with you for another round of Psychedelic Sunday, where the cost of one admission is your mind. It's hotter than hell in Florida. It was so hot the other day I saw a cop chasing a thief and they were both walking. This week we got some new pickups and some whole fills. So let's get started. First up we got
us some good uns. Dogged if we don't.
the Tea Company with Come Have Some Tea with the Tea Company. I have been looking for this one for a while. I finally got it. I actually found a copy of this one time about 5 years ago when I was in Michigan, but it turned out to be a Tiny Dancer. You know, the Tiny Dancer, you get to the record and find out there's no record inside of it. Fuzz Records, David at Peach Fuzz Records, who gave me a great deal on this. VG Plus cover and the vinyl. These guys were from New York, and basically it's a fuzz freak out record.
To life I see, I know just one. For me there's fun in tea. Which is alone cannot eat.
That what you want, to wind up in a motel room with any man?
We're best friends with Vanilla Fudge. They ended up on the same circuit together, both being from New York, and they even do a cover of Keep Me Hanging On, and they do it Vanilla Fudge style. So yeah, they're one and done. They put out this album and that was it. But yeah, I'm glad to finally pick this up. If I'd have known then what I know now, I would have picked up the cover. You know, records were like $1. Because I'm also finding, you know, you always find records with trash covers. The cover was in great shape. I could have got the cover and done some Frankensteining if need be, had I found another copy. And they even give us their recipe for tea on the back cover. But yeah, there's only 7 tracks on here. One track called Flowers, the second track is 10 minutes long, and it's It's a freak out, fuzz freak out.
We want to be free to ride our machines without being hassled by the man. And we want to get loaded.
Next, I've got a whole fill. Last month, I picked up the first Kinks album, the reissue. And this month, I've got I believe this is their 5th album, Something Else by the Kinks. And this is 1967 still. And this is their first album that didn't chart.
Let's all drink to the death of a crowd. Don't want someone help me to break up this ground. Let's all drink to the death of a crowd.
Every one of their albums charted, but this one, for whatever reason, didn't. It's a little different. It's more Baroque than the hard rock of the early Kinks. Now, on side one, we've got the second track is Death of a Clown, which is a Dave Davies song. And I think he did that as a solo artist, too. I don't know if he ever put out a solo album. But I'm sure he did, but yeah, this is a great album nonetheless. We got sparks start to fly on the side 2. We get Love Me Till the Sun Shines, a great track. Lazy Old Sun, another great one. And I think they use that Mellotron on that track. And of course it closes with the great Waterloo Sunset, which may be the best Kinks song ever. I don't know, but
As long as I gaze on Waterloo sunset, I am in paradise. Every day I look at the world from my window. Chilly, chilly is the evening time. Waterloo sunset's fine.
And we want to get loaded.
Sunny rays shine my way. Kiss me with one ray of light from your lazy old sun.
yeah. Great stuff. Great to add this to the collection. The only one I need now, I think, is for the 60s Kinks collection is Arthur. I believe it's, yeah, Arthur. 69, I believe. Yeah.
What the hell is that shit?
Next up, I got some hard rock from Euclid with Heavy Equipment. This is on the Flying Dutchman label. These guys were kind of all over the place. A few covers on here, but mostly original hard rock. (1970) Euclid.
I want you to know the freckles of rain, they are telling me so. home.
Am I doing this again?
It's the half remark.
Last month I picked up the first Incredible String Band album, and this week I picked up their third one. I finally found a copy of their third one, a good copy. We've got The Hangman's Beautiful Daughter. Incredible String Band. And this is more of the same.
Nightfall, river of night flow through me, washing the thoughts of the day on your waters away, for the morrow that dawns never knew me.
If you like their the second one, you'll like this one. And I believe they used, the back cover was actually the UK cover. Or, yeah, I think the back cover was a UK cover, if I'm not mistaken. But we've got the band. It's basically a duel now, but they brought in other players, their girlfriends included, and yeah, this is a good time. This is one of Jimmy Page's favorite bands. So the way it worked was, they did their first album, and they put out their first album in '66. They wanted to be a rock band, but they were serious songwriters, and to get their songs across, they wanted people to hear the lyrics, which were very intricate. So they started playing in folk clubs, and they developed a folk sound. And after that album, they put out their masterpiece. A lot of people think this is their masterpiece. The 5,000 Spirits, or the Layers of the Onion. That's quite a mouthful. And how about that album cover? This album is also featured in the big, beautiful book of Psychedelia.
And somewhere in my mind there's a painting box. I have every color, that is true. Just lately when I look inside my painting box, I seem to pick the colors of you.
This is probably their most popular album. This is their second album. Their third. And after that, they put out a double album in England, but I think in the States it was put out as two albums. We've got Wee Tam and the Big Huge.
12-inch penis.
And yeah, it's basically the UK copy has both the albums in a kind of like it's a gatefold, and this is just more of the same. And this was 60, I believe this was 68 or 69, probably 68. But yeah, and these guys were on Elektra. Great to have. I think I now have all the 60s string band albums. So
Fatty liver.
this week in 1969, we lost Brian Jones. Apparently, he drowned in a pool. He was pretty troubled by that point. He was it seemed like every photo you saw of him, like in '68 or he looked like he was very out of it. I believe this is the last album he was on, Beggar's Banquet.
Click flat of your feet on the stairs. I know you're no scared, honey.
I've had this album since the 70s. This is one of the first records I ever purchased on the London label. It's still in pretty good condition, starting to fade a little bit, but I gotta say I cried like a baby when Brian Jones died. Of course, I was only 6 months old, so. And that's what we got this Sunday, folks. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Take care.
In the early days, who got all the fan mail? Brian. The secretaries told me, well, we get about 100 letters, about 60 of them for Brian, about 25 are for Mick, there's about 10 for Charlie and Keith, and there's about the same for you, and that's it, but Brian gets all the fan mail. He was brilliant. He was a brilliant musician. He shocked everybody with the quality of his playing.